Riders and the Louisville Bats. Number 50, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself. He finally got his first win of the season after failing a couple times to get to that point. Let's see if he can go back-to-back wins now.
Coming to the plate now, Basil Schnell. Lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Basil Schnell. Hey, come on now, guys.
Ball one. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10 and 10 games lead to 15, and before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So stepping in, Rob Hudson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. But this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And when be ready and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line softly out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Ready now, Ray Connolly, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Ray Connolly.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Hey, we got one out here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Relay.
In to score the runner from second.
This is another one of those plays, Matt, with defensive alignment. First and second, if he's holding the runner on, then that ball's right to the first baseman. But he's not holding because there's a runner at second base, and it goes down the line, and a run scores.
Rob Stacy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
To first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Louisville's out in front here, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Johnny
Leading up for the
Spain.
bat.
He'll start us out here in the
Third
home
baseman,
half of the second.
Johnny Spain.
No outs here, fellas.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I always believe the best hitters are the ones that can stay on the ball and use the whole field. Right there is a perfect example. Ball
Batting
away,
seventh,
he stays with it and
right
shoots it the
fielder.
opposite direction.
Patrick
Digging in,
Kivlahan.
Patrick Kivlahan. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Hey, let's roll two. Plays it two.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. The 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Trevor Funk.
Batting
And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously
Trevor
seeing the ball well right now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners on first with one down. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Nobody.
Spain rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Stepping into the box, number 49. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
One down now, one down.
Runner at second here with one man out. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Hit back up the middle. Jensen over to his left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in once again, Basil Schnell. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. The Bats lead it 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Rob Hudson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And that's in there. 2-1.
What's he looking for? 2-0, fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Shortstop, William Clements.
Yeah, we got one.
Stepping in now, William Clements. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Gardner. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ray Connolly.
First baseman, Ray Connolly.
Yeah, right now.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't for him.
And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here comes the first pitch. Rob Stacy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here. Digging in to try it again. Johnny
Leading off the
Spain.
4th inning, 3rd baseman Johnny Spain.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
And he
that's a ball.
misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch.
Hey, nobody.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Williams giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another
right fielder,
chance.
number 3,
Patrick Kivlahan.
Patrick
He's 0 for 1 thus
Kivlahan.
far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on.
Got 1.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now batting.
Standing in now,
Left fielder,
Trevor Funk. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Come on, guys.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Number 49.
2 down here.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Into the box, number 49, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, 2 outs. Plays at 1.
Here comes the 0-1, and he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Swinging a soft liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Funk rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Basil Schnell.
First offering on its way. Basil Schnell is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Down and away, ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit out toward second. Refsnyder fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Louisville's out in front here, 3-0. Stepping in, William Clemens. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Shortstop, William Clement.
Ain't nobody out now.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Slow grounder to first. Chu fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Ray
Here's the first pitch to him. Ray Connolly is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here he comes again. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Now another 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Now batting.
In now,
hitter,
Rob Stacy. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
All right, come on now.
Here it comes. 2-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Johnny Spain is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one and get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So no runs.
Your attention.
Ben enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Altoona Curve and the Harrisburg Senators. Russell Farrell, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Herbert Scadam.
Here we go, boys.
Herbert Scadam is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Harrisburg is out in front, 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Lockett. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. I'm focusing on the second baseman. You know, they move him around a lot. He's got
digging in for his second at bat. Brandon Snyder 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brandon Snyder.
Here we go, guys.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, we got one here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitches a throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Lockett comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, come on now.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
0-1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Fouled back.
All right, one time, right here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Ready for another chance. Russell Farrell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Russell Farrell.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again.
Hey, nobody wait.
And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. There's one on to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Striding in once again, Charlie Lockett. No hits in
Charlie
2 trips to the plate
Lockett.
for him in the ball game.
Come on, big dog. Get your pick.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
That's 2 poor swings from a guy that hits in the middle of the order and is used to having base runners. You don't see that from him very often.
Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Curve lead it 2-1.
First baseman number 19.
Digging in to try it again. Brandon Snyder. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You got no one.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Now batting, center fielder, Eduardo Quezada.
Standing in now, Eduardo Quezada, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Here we go, guys.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. He's running towards second. Pitches. Oh. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Scadam.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, two-way now. Hey, here we go.
He's set, and the pitch. Herbert Scadam is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Ready for another shot now.
The
Charlie
number
Lockett.
35.
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Ready once again, Jerry Mendez.
Right fielder.
He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Mendez.
Hey, needs you right now. Here we go.
Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Ready on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Tonight's game. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Altoona Curve And the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Enrique Dorta will be on the mound for the series opener. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
At the plate, Charlie Lockett. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Almanzar going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Swan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Swan.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
The left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Roger Almanzar. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 delivery. And there he goes. Cold strike, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Charlie Lockett. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Almanzar is under it. 1 out. Charlie Lockett will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly. Let's go now.
From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Get your pitch, huh?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will. Move to 1-2 now. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Digging in once again, Charlie Lockett. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hit back up the middle. Soria up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Columbus Clippers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Douglas Houck, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last outing has to be a little bit frustrating for him. He pitched into the 9th inning and doesn't get a decision. Most times the guy gets to the 6th or 7th. You hope you got some run support as you go to the latter innings, but he didn't get it last game. Hopefully in this ball game, that's not the case.
And here's Tyler Saladino. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hey, we got no outs.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, man. I mean, this road trip just hasn't gone well. They're 1-4, and at this point in time, the way they've been struggling, you're just looking to get home, and hopefully home cooking will help you turn it around.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Batting third, first baseman, Adrian Calderon.
Into the box, Adrian Calderon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single.
Hey, we got 1 here. Hey, plays it 2. Let's roll it up, huh?
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. Standing in, Juan Hernandez. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So stepping in, Mark Alderson, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, no outs here. Nobody on.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Chu is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Ito.
Into the windup and the pitch. Benny Ito comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled back. The 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The next 3-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Coming to the plate now, Roy Dorta. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front. Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Plays a 1 here.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full. Scranton leads it. At the plate, Will Fidelia. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Fidelia.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Refsnyder ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the 1st out of the inning. Now at the plate, Thad Colbert.
Baseman, Thad Colbert.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Tyler Saladino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tyler Saladino.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Come on, guys.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Striding in once again, Brandon Geyer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Brandon Geyer.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Hit to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Calderon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
A high fastball is in there. A runner at first with no outs here. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Number 30, Juan Hernandez.
Juan Hernandez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
Torreyes is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Mark Alderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mark Alderson.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Come on, guys.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
1-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Grounded back up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over right where we started. Tie ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benny Ito. He's set, and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Gotta hold them, boys. Let's go.
1-1. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Roy Dorta. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
I got it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. In, Will Bedelia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Bedelia.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Thad Colbert comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Saladino. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch.
Roll it up right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
Ready
batting.
once again, Brandon Geyer. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Hit down the third base line. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. The relay, and he's safe.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Adrian Calderon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Here we go, boys.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gardner ranging back, and the runner from third crosses the plate, and both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Juan Hernandez.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Calderon rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Mark Alderson is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is line to left. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits. Roberto Ramirez. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Douglas Houck takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work.